All right, let's jump right into it. We're going to talk about something that is, without a doubt, one of the most fundamental building blocks in the entire SAP universe, creating a company code. Seriously, when it comes to financial accounting, this is ground zero. Everything starts here. So what is a company code when you get right down to it? Well, the best way to think about it is like a digital birth certificate for a legal entity living inside the SAP system. It's the unique ID, the official record, for any part of your business that needs to file its own taxes, have its own balance sheet, and its own P&L statement. It's its own separate thing. And look, I really can't overstate how important this is. Every single transaction, every invoice, every payment you make, every journal entry you post, it all gets stamped with a company code. It's the foundational layer. And if you mess this part up, oh boy, nothing else in your entire finance module is going to work the way it's supposed to. It's that critical. Okay, so where do we even start? How do we find the right screen in SAP to make all this happen? Well, like a lot of things in SAP, you've got a couple ways to get there, and honestly, you'll want to know both. So here are your two options. On the left, you've got what we affectionately call the scenic route. You click through the SPRO menu, enterprise structure, definition, you know the drill. It's fantastic when you're learning because you see how everything fits together, but then on the right, you've got the pros shortcut, the T code. Just type in OX02, hit enter, and boom, you're there. This is how the experts fly. All right, we've found our way. Now for the main event, actually building this new entity. Let's get our hands dirty and lay the foundation. So, what are we looking at here? First up, you need a unique 4-character key for your company code. Think simple, like US01 for your first US entity. Easy enough, right? Then you pop in the full official legal name. Next, you've got these core details: city, country, currency, language. Now hold on a second. That country field, pay very close attention to that one. It's not just a label, it triggers a whole cascade of tax rules and legal settings later on. It's a big deal. After that, you set your currency, your language, and you hit that save button. Okay, now lean in because this is a huge pro tip, a real game changer. While it's great to know how to build one from scratch, in the real world, you'll almost always want to copy an existing company code. Why? It's simple. When you copy, you're not just getting those basic details. You're pulling over literally hundreds of tiny background configuration settings. This is going to save you hours of work and slash your risk of making a mistake. It's the only way to do it, really. So we've created the code, we've saved it, we're done, right? Not so fast. A company code, it can't just float around by itself in a vacuum. It has to be part of the family. We need to officially plug it into the bigger corporate structure. And this brings up a really important question. You've created the code, it exists in the table, but is it actually active? Can your CFO see its numbers in a consolidated group-level report? Is it really part of the family yet? And the answer to that is a hard no, not yet. There's one more absolutely critical step you have to take. You need to formally assign it to make it part of the group's consolidation structure. It's a whole separate step that tells SAP, hey, this new entity, it reports up to this parent company. And this is the step that does it. You follow this path, and you're essentially creating the official link between your new legal entity, the company code, and the parent company in SAP. This is the magic that makes group-level reporting and consolidation possible. If you skip this, well, your new company code is basically a deserted island, completely invisible to the mothership. Okay, let's wrap up with some really high-stakes advice. These are the rules to remember, the things that every single SAP consultant needs to have burned into their memory from day one. These are the things you just can't afford to get wrong. Listen carefully. These 3 fields are non-negotiable. You have to get them right the first time. The country, the local currency, and the fiscal year variant. That's what defines your posting periods, like whether your year ends in December or June. These are the concrete foundations of your financial house. Trying to change one of them later, it's not just hard, it's a massive, soul-crushing project. Seriously, measure twice, cut once. And just like that, you're done. Your company code is configured, it's assigned, and it's ready for action. The technical blueprint is complete. But that really just leaves you with a much bigger, more interesting question. Your legal entity has been born into the digital world. So, what story will its numbers tell?